open. Creativity and strategy make it all happen. You ain't gotta sell, just market with flair. Put your plan on the map and leave them in despair. Smooth as jazz notes, the deals get close. Ideas flowing like rivers, watch them explode. Through each campaign we paint with precision. No need for selling, just spark the vision. Creativity reigns, we master the plan. From concept to launch, we make the stand. Strategies tight, rhythm in check. Welcome to the Pulse, where we break the net.
Good, everyone. Welcome to the Pulse of Marketing, where we believe that you don't have to know how to sell, but you do have to know how to market. On today's Marketing Monday, we dive in deep into a topic every entrepreneur and marketer needs to hear: how to protect your brand from unexpected changes. Yes, you heard me correctly. How can we protect our brand from unexpected changes? As of yesterday, January 19, 2025, the much discussed TikTok ban decision has likely made waves. Whether it's been banned, given an extension, or something entirely different has unfolded. One thing is sure: this is a wake up call for all of us, as relying too heavily on one platform is risky business. The digital landscape is unpredictable, and if all your eggs are in one basket, you could leave your brand vulnerable. In this episode, we unpacking what the TikTok decision means for marketers and entrepreneurs, how to diversify your platforms and future-proof your business, why owning your audience and building a resilient community is critical for long-term success. The TikTok situation might be resolved or still unfolding, but the lessons here apply to every platform and strategy. If new developments come up, you can count on us to keep you updated and stay on the post. Let's get into it. You ready? Let's get into it. Type in the chat and say, I'm ready. Let's get into it. Let's go. What does the TikTok ban mean? Understanding its impact and implementation. The U.S. government has set a deadline for TikTok parent company ByteDance to sell the app by January 19, 2025, or face a nationwide ban. It even went to the point the other day that I've seen in Google that the government is forcing Apple and Google to remove TikTok from their app. What do that mean? This decision stems from national security concerns over data privacy and foreign influence. Imagine you built a thriving community on TikTok, sharing your passion and product. Overnight, access to that audience could vanish, leaving your business scrambling. Many creators rely solely on TikTok for outreach. A ban would disrupt their connection to followers, impacting sales and engagement. What can we do today? For starters, we can diversify our online presence, expand to platforms like Instagram, YouTube, or emerging networks to ensure you maintain access to your audience, regardless of changes on any single platform. Me, I'm biased, so I'm always going to say YouTube is my go-to, and I believe YouTube is going to be a big benefactor if this ban holds true. I think YouTube is the go-to. So yeah, I'm biased. I love YouTube, and I would say definitely expand to YouTube or any other platform that you may love. We have tons of platforms. Snapchat, fan base. There's a lot. The list goes on Clubhouse, but LinkedIn, whatever you decide, we have to expand our audience to continue to increase our following and engagement. Relying on a single platform makes your business vulnerable to external changes beyond your control. So it's essential to conduct a SWOT analysis to fortify your brand. Think of your business as a ship. Without assessing its strengths and weaknesses, you might sail straight into a storm unprepared. Let's take, for example, a local boutique conducted a SWOT analysis and discover their strength in community engagement, but a weakness in online sales. By identifying this, they seize the opportunity to enhance their e-commerce presence, mitigating threats from local competition. Performing a SWOT analysis, we can identify our business strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This proactive approach helps you adapt to changes and leverage your advantages effectively. It's vital we build and nurturing your own community because depending solely on social media platforms means you don't own your audience. The platform does. Let that sink in for a minute that you don't own your platform when you don't nurture your community. Facebook does, Instagram does, YouTube does, and every other platform that's out there. They own the platform. They own the platform, so they own the audience, and they get to dictate what to do. So if they want to shut you down. Remember Vine shut down? Man, that was a big app. So you remember Vine, and you remember Vine shut down. Many creators lost their entire following overnight because they haven't established connections beyond the app. But guess what? If you're an artist, if you're a content creator, whoever you may be, whatever business you may be in, you can transition your social media followers to an email list and a personal website. That's the key. If you're an artist, content creator, whoever you may be, whatever type of business you might have, you can transition today your social media followers to an email list and a personal website. So I will advise you to build your email list, get a website so that you can take those followers that you have on social media onto your email list and your website. Because when platform algorithm change, their direct access to fans ensure consistent engagement and sales. Now, I talked about build the email list, get a website, but to protect your audience connection, encourage your followers to join your email list by offering a valuable lead magnet like a free webinar, exclusive content, or access to special resources. The key is to make it worth their while to share their email because at the end of the day, they are sharing their email. From there, guide them to community spaces you control, such as your website, platforms like Circle or the Heartbeat app, or even a dedicated app. This way, you maintain direct communication and engagement no matter how social media platforms evolve. Avoiding the all A's in one basket trap is crucial because relying on a single platform can leave your business or brand vulnerable to significant setbacks if its policies change or the platform becomes obsolete. Consider businesses or brands that depend entirely on MySpace. When user interest shifted, those who needed a broader online presence struggled to regain their audience. Now, let's use a fitness coach. When that fitness coach expanded their content across multiple platforms, including a personal blog and podcast, when one platform's algorithm changed, their diversified presence kept their business thriving. Now, you might be asking yourself, how can I solve this? Or how can we solve this issue? I would say distribute your content across various platforms and formats. This approach reduces risk and increases your brand's resilience to platform specific changes. Building your own platform for long term stability, relying solely on third party platforms like social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, can be risky because you don't own those spaces. Let me say it again. We don't own these spaces. If the platform changes, is rules or shuts down, you lose access to your audience overnight, your entire audiences overnight. Imagine a popular creator who built their entire business on a social media platform. When their account was unexpectedly disabled, they lost years of audience building and revenue in an instant. On the other hand, a small business owner created their own website and email list alongside social media. Even when their social media dipped, they maintain direct communication with their audience and continue to generate sales. What can we do? We can continue to focus on building our own platform. Again, such as a website, an email list, a community, or an app. It's all up to you. This is what we can do. We can focus on building our own platform while we use social media to bring awareness to our product or service. These platforms, your website, your email list, your community, your app, gives you full control over your audience relationship, ensuring stability and independence from external platform changes. By owning your space, you secure your brand's longevity and keep your audience engaged on your terms. I love that. On my terms, on your terms. So you can keep your audience engaged on your terms. Preparing for platform specific changes and regulations is essential because digital platforms often face policy shifts and new regulations that can disrupt your business operations. Consider how data privacy laws have affected email marketing strategies, requiring businesses to adapt to new compliance standards. A company that stayed informed about upcoming platform policy changes was able to adjust its marketing strategies proactively, avoiding disruptions and maintaining customer trust. So, what can we do to be proactive? We can stay informed about platform policies and industry regulations to anticipate changes that could affect our business. Regularly review and adjust our strategies to remain compliant and resilient in a dynamic digital landscape. That's a wrap on today's episode of the Postal Marketing. As we approach January 19, 2025, let this be a reminder. Own your audience, diversify your platform, and build a strong community. No matter how the digital landscape shifts, stay proactive, stay informed, and secure your brand's future. If you found value in today's episode, subscribe, follow, rate, and drop a comment. I love to hear your thoughts on this topic or future topics you want us to talk about. And who knows, your comment might be featured in a future episode. Have questions about business or marketing? Drop it in the comments. And I just might answer your questions on an upcoming Q&A episode. And hey, don't keep this episode to yourself. Share it with fellow entrepreneurs and marketers who are ready to make 2025 their breakthrough year. Thanks for tuning in to the Pulse of Marketing. I see you next Monday for more Marketing Monday insights. Keep pushing forward, stay connected, and stay ready. And like we always say, you don't have to know how to sell, but you do have to know how to market. Deuces. Peace.
How to start a podcast in 2025 that doesn't just fade away, but becomes a sustainable and scalable business. Are you excited about starting a podcast this year, but feel completely overwhelmed by where to begin? Maybe you've asked yourself, what mic do I use? How do I structure my episodes? And how can I turn this into something sustainable that actually generates income? I've been there. The excitement, the passion, but also the frustration of not knowing how to set up the proper foundation. That's precisely why I created the 6-month mentorship bootcamp. Turn your idea into a sustainable and scalable business from scratch. This isn't just about starting a podcast, It's about building a business ecosystem around it, where every episode adds value, every strategy serves a purpose, and every step moves you toward long term growth. Before joining this boot camp, you might feel confused and overwhelmed. Afterward, you'll feel confident and equipped. Here's how it works. 1. Join the boot camp. Get step by step guidance from idea to execution. Implement proven strategies. Build structure. Monetize smartly and position your podcast for growth. 3. Launch and grow. Watch your podcast transform into a thriving business that serves your audience and generates revenue. So let me ask you, are you ready to stop guessing and start building? Click the link in the description to join the 6-month mentorship bootcamp today. Imagine where your podcast could be a year from now, reaching the right audience, building impact, and growing into a thriving business. But every success story begins with a single step. Take that step today, and let's turn your vision into reality. That's what success looks like. Click the link in the description to join the bootcamp now. Your podcast deserves more than a start. It deserves a foundation for growth. I'll see you inside the boot camp. Peace.